Hey friends, welcome to Relatively Refined. My name is Paula. In today's episode, I have for you a thrift haul. I was not planning to do a haul, but I stopped by Goodwill on my way to do a few errands and I found some fun things. Some are beautiful and precious and some are useful and practical. So stay tuned. We will get right to this haul. All right, well, welcome back. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. My sisters and I have so much fun with this channel. And I do want to say we appreciate everybody who has subscribed. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. We really wanted to make it there by the end of January, but we are this close. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that button and help us grow our channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy thrifting, thrift hauls, decorating, lifestyle videos. We do all of that. And we have the best subscribers in the world. We just really appreciate hearing from each and every one of you. We love, love, love your comments. We try to reply to every comment. So if we have missed you, my apologies, but we really do try to respond to everybody. We appreciate your feedback and it lets us know if we're on the right track. Feel free to let us know if there's something that you would like to see us do or a video you would like to see us make because we are open to suggestion. So as I said in the intro, we have a Goodwill thrift haul for you today. And I guess I will go ahead and jump right in and get started. One thing I'm going to try to do in this video is to show you how I style my finds or how I use them if they are not ones that I can style right now, or talk to you about how I might style them if they are seasonal or just something that's not appropriate for this time of year. So let's jump right in. The first thing I want to share with you is this adorable little, it looks to be a creamer, but in reality, it is actually a cream and sugar bowl. The little tiny creamer fits right on top of this sugar bowl. And it is made in Ireland. Let me see, Shannonbridge Potteries in Ireland. And how adorable is this? I am obsessed with all things tea. I love English tea, Irish tea, the whole idea of afternoon tea. I love English and Irish cottage style decor. I mean, that's kind of my thing. And so one thing I like to collect are cream and sugar items, I guess you'd say, and teacups and other things, teapots, all things related to tea. I'm still trying to find a tiered tray or like a little sandwich tray to use because my sister's daughter, Maura, is coming down in February. Well, this is February, but coming down in a couple of weeks for her vacation from Vermont. And we are going to have a tea party when she's here. So I'd like to make it a traditional kind of afternoon tea party. I think it will be really fun. And we're hoping that we will film that. And I just want to say that it's cold in South Carolina here today. It's 30 degrees, which for us is freezing. But in Vermont, it is a negative 45 degrees. So all of you who are in the Northeast, I hope that you are staying warm and just snuggling up with a hot cup of tea under a blanket by a fire and just really staying warm and being safe. Hazel. Every time I film a video, she starts barking or running around, or you can hear Phoebe clicking on the floor. They were completely quiet right before I started doing this. Anyway, I thought this was absolutely adorable. And how clever is that? That the little cover to the sugar dish is actually the individual creamer. So I think I paid like $2.99 for that. The next thing that I found, or items that I found, was another set of creamer and sugar set. And this one is made in Bavaria. Here is the sugar bowl. Let me just double check. How beautiful is that? Absolutely gorgeous. And yes, made in Bavaria is the stamp. And it was $1. The tag is right on there. Beautiful little sugar bowl. Immaculate, in perfect condition. I love the detail on these handles. So cute. And here is the matching creamer. Is that not precious? And there's the stamp. Maybe it goes this way, I'm not sure. There's a stamp that says Bavaria. And this was also $1. So for $2, I got another cream and sugar set. And as I said, I love all things related to tea, and I love to collect these. I feel like you can just never have too many of these. Maybe I do have too many, I don't know, but I don't think so. Anyway, I love them, and I could not pass them up for $1 each. Also, I was going to take my glasses off, but I think I just have to come to the realization that I really don't see very well without them. So I'm going to leave them on. I found this single teacup. It did not have a saucer, and I thought it was adorable because it was footed, and it has no maker's mark on the bottom. It was $1, and I thought it would be great for putting on your dresser or your bedside table for your rings, your earrings, jewelry, any little kind of doodads, even change from your pockets. I just thought it was so cute. And for 25 cents, I couldn't leave that there. I mean, could you? It's so cute. I love it. I think that's it for the tea accessories that I found. I did also find this beautiful bowl. And this is made in the USA. It's Knowles. There's the back stamp. I think this is gorgeous. The simplicity of the gray and yellow. And it's really just, a side dish bowl, kind of a vegetable bowl, or maybe a salad bowl for 2 people. And it's just lovely. And I envision using this, maybe in the fall or summer for a salad or a serving of pasta salad, possibly. Just beautiful. And I think this was like $1.59, I think, are what bowls are in my serving bowls in my Goodwill. So just beautiful. I loved it. Excuse me while I reach. And in keeping kind of with the fall theme, I do have to say I love autumn colors. I have a lot of them in my house. Now, obviously, as we're going to be moving into spring soon, so I want to replace those with some lighter and brighter pinks and blues and yellows. But in my heart of hearts, ooh, I'm sorry, did that just make a loud noise? In my heart of hearts, I just love the autumn colors. I'm also a huge fan of blue and white, so I need to put that out there because my all-time favorite color combination is blue and white, but the jewel tones and the fall tones I'm very partial to. So I found this beautiful platter, and it is just gorgeous. I'll get this, see if you can get a close-up. It has almost like a Greek-looking design to me, in those kind of the gold and the rust. And this was $3, and it's marked on the back simply just USA. And I just thought it was a beautiful serving platter. And for $3, do I need another platter? No, I don't think so. But I don't like a lot of excessive decor in my house in terms of seasonal decor, but I do think that you can change the feel of your house for the seasons by using dishware. And I am just so in love with, china and dishware that I have a lot of it, and I can use it to change up the look of my house for the seasons. And for me, that's the most fun way of doing it. I'm not one that will kind of run out to Hobby Lobby or Joann's and buy a lot of seasonal decor. I would much prefer to buy dishes and accessories at the thrift store that just evoke the image of the season, or the feeling of the season. So I think this is beautiful and will be gorgeous in the fall. Another thing that I found is this little brass hook, hanger, I guess, key hooks. And it reminds me of the Bremen Musicians. I think it's an old fable. And with the animals stacked up like this. It's made in India. I don't think it's particularly old or vintage. It may be vintage because I guess you only have to be 20 years old to be vintage. So, but I just thought it was so cute and perfect for hanging a little spot for your keys or other little things that you don't want to lose. I just loved it. So I think it was 99 cents. So I grabbed that. And then you know my obsession with glassware, and you also know that what I'm going to say next is that I do not need any, but did I get some? Yes, I did. In my last video, I don't know if it's the last video on our channel, but the last video I did was a Valentine's Day tablescape, and I made a special cocktail, a French 75 with lavender syrup. And I used glasses that I had, but they were not quite big enough for the drink. So I did today at Goodwill find two beautiful, let me get the other one, glasses that will be perfect for that cocktail. And they're gorgeous, etched, I don't know what you call them. They look like martini glasses or big martini glasses, but they will be perfect for the French 75. And for 59 cents each, I grabbed these two and I don't regret it. So I got these beautiful etched glasses. And like I said, I will try to insert some clips or pictures of how I use these items or how I style them, because I know when you see somebody, do a haul, a thrift haul, I think it's nice to know, how do you use those things in your house? And oftentimes when I do bring some items into my house, I try to go through and maybe donate other items that I have that I'm not really using, or if I'm kind of upgrading. I mean, that's the beauty of thrifting, is that you can upgrade your items. So you may have a cream and sugar set that you got that you loved, but you find something at the thrift store that you adore, that's absolutely, exactly what you're looking for. So you've only paid a couple of dollars for each of them. So it doesn't feel wasteful or foolish to upgrade when you're finding thrifted items. So I often will, as I bring new things in, I will look around my house to see, what is it that I can donate? Or as I've mentioned before, I think we might be doing some pop-up sales on Instagram. So we're definitely not resellers, but sometimes there are items that I'm like, I think it would be so nice for this to go to a really good home, and I don't want to donate it to a thrift store. So I see so many damaged items at Goodwill that sometimes I'm reluctant to donate items that are delicate or precious, because I feel like maybe they aren't treated with the respect that they deserve. So anyway, enough of that. On to the next thing. So the next item that I found was this little pitcher. It's really too big to be a syrup dispenser. I think it's intended to be a milk or juice pitcher that you would keep on a breakfast table. And one thing that I'm trying to do in 2023 is to appreciate the everyday moments and to make every moment special. So rather than just pouring your milk out of the jug into your cereal, it's so nice to set the table if you have the time and put your milk or your juice in something like this, and it just elevates it and makes the everyday elegant, which is what we try to do on our channel. We don't want to be so fancy and formal that it's uncomfortable, but at the same time, in some ways, our society's gotten so incredibly casual that I think we've lost the joy and the beauty in everyday moments. So using something like this to put your juice or your milk in just makes it feel that much more special. So I found this, and I'm going to use this maybe if we do a special brunch or breakfast on a weekend, put my milk or juice in this and just elevate the everyday. The next thing I found was a beautiful kind of almost mid-century looking covered dish, and it's rather large. So let me just see how I can do this best. It's this beautiful teal cover. Here is the base. It's not marked on the bottom, although it does remind me of California pottery, which was just a whole collection of different artists that worked under the umbrella name of California Potteries. But I love this color. The edge almost has the feel of lettuceware or that cabbageware, which is something I am on the hunt for. I love those beautiful green cabbage plates. My sister Patty thrifted some, and they are so beautiful. They're made in Portugal, and I covet them. Anyway, this had that feeling on the outside. It looked kind of like a cabbage or a lettuce design. And then it has this very pretty top that fits right on there. And I just thought this was absolutely beautiful. I love this color. And it's such a beautiful color for spring and summer. So again, this is another way that you can use dishware by displaying this type of dishware. Hazel, what do you want? The door's open. It's freezing here and I have to keep the door open so she can go in and out at will. You're spoiled. Yes, you are. But anyway, this would be beautiful, you know, on display in spring and summer and just bring in that springy feeling. Let me set that down. All right, come here. You want to get up here? No? You want to get up? Come on. Okay. No, I guess she doesn't. No? Let's see. Oh, here she is. Yes, she does want to get up. Okay. The next thing I found was something that, again, I have plenty of, but it was a great deal and they're so beautiful. It was a set of canisters. So let me show you. You reach across here with Hazel, and it was a set of 5 canisters. This is the largest one. Is that not beautiful? It's so gorgeous, and those beautiful fall tones, and it has some fruit on it. And what I will do is I'll insert a clip here of all 5 of them. There were just too many to fit in this video right here. So let me go ahead and insert a clip. Here's a look at all 5 canisters. They are in perfect condition. They're absolutely beautiful and would be the perfect way to introduce that fall feeling into your house without having to purchase any other types of decor. I just love them. So they were beautiful, and that set of 5 was $15, which I thought was an amazing deal. And again, this is something that I can set out in the fall that just gives the house that kind of fall feeling without having to go out and buy a lot of, you know, new decor that I don't really want to spend money on, frankly. I would much rather spend $15 and get those beautiful canisters and set them out on my countertop than to buy a lot of other things. That is not to say that if that's what you enjoy, you do you. I strongly encourage everyone to do what makes them happy, to do what brings them joy. All right, let's get back into the haul. I'm gonna reach one more time here, excuse me. So the next item that I found, and this was $1.99. It is this silver ice bucket. Now it needs to be, this is definitely, I think, a mid-century item. It needs to be cleaned up. I need to get my barkeeper's friend out and clean this all up, but it has this really beautiful, like, I don't know, I guess it would be an artichoke, maybe, finial. I'm not sure what that is. I think it looks like an artichoke to me, or maybe a pine cone, possibly a pine cone. And it is an ice bucket, so you can see it has the liner inside. Now the liner is clean. It's just a little bit discolored. I imagine that this plastic liner was at one time kind of more white colored, but it's a little bit discolored right now. That doesn't bother me. And here it is. I thought it was beautiful. For $1.99, you cannot beat this. And it would be so fun to use this at a party, a cocktail party or something. But as I said, it needs to be cleaned up, and I will get out my barkeeper's friend and clean this up. All right, let me make some room here. Gee. I also found a couple pieces of artwork, and I'm always on the lookout for artwork because it's hard to find nice artwork that's affordable, and a thrift store is a great place to look for affordable artwork. So this will be hard to see because of the glare, but this is, let me see if I can get it. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it very well without a glare. So this is a watercolor, and again, it has sort of these fall tones, and this gold frame I loved. And this was $1.99, and it is it's signed in there. So I think it's actual, you know, original watercolor with the artist's signature on there. It says, let me see if I can read what this says, 1938. Yep, I think it says 1938. Sorry, it's tiny, 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 but it's written in pencil down here. And I just loved it. And for $1.99, it's all framed and, you know, professionally matted. You can't beat that. So let me set that down. And then I also found, this is a much bigger piece of artwork. Let me see if I can grab this over here. Excuse me. And this beautiful print. And it is a, you know, a pheasant, a ringneck pheasant, and a dog in a field. Again, this is a print, but it's beautifully double matted, and I think this will look gorgeous in the boys' room. I did a little video of a kind of an upgrade or a small renovation that we did in the boys' room now that they're off at college, and I think that this piece of art will be beautiful in here. And if I get it hung, I will definitely insert a clip of what it looks like in their room. The colors are perfect. And I just love this, the subject matter. I just think it's beautiful. So there was that. And then the last thing that I found is a totally practical item. And it is this Tupperware hors d'oeuvre caddy. So let me take this top off. And it is one you can take to parties. You can put your dip in there and your veggies or your crackers and cheese, whatever you want, go in these. It's in immaculate condition. I mean, it barely looks like it was ever used. And then it has the top that goes on it. And if you're taking a picnic or you're eating outside and you need to have a cover so that no bugs or flies get on it, or you're taking it to someone's house, it's perfect. And it's genuine Tupperware that's marked at the top right there. And let me see, I'll hold it up so you can see that it says genuine Tupperware, and it was $3. So I thought that was a great deal. There's nothing really quite as durable or as nice, I think, in terms of plastics as genuine Tupperware. So I was very happy to pick this up for $3. Here are some pictures of how I styled my finds from this thrift haul. Here are the martini glasses, or the ones I'll use for the French 75, along with the ice bucket and that cocktail shaker, all of which I have thrifted, and they are sitting on top of a thrifted vintage TV tray, and I think that looks just so lovely. This is where I will put that little watercolor from 1938. I do love to layer artwork behind vignettes. I think it gives it great visual interest. Here are some of my tea items on my table. There are the cream and sugar from Bavaria. That's a Limoges plate that I thrifted in the center there, and I think that looks so lovely. I cannot wait to have the tea party with my sister's daughter. And finally, here is an example of how I might style that beautiful covered dish. All right, well, that is it for my thrift haul today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. We appreciate each and every one of you. And again, if you have not already subscribed, we would really appreciate your support of our channel. We're really trying to grow this channel. And when you subscribe and like our videos, it just lets us know that we're on the right track. And as I said, my sisters and I have such a fun time doing this channel. It gives us an excuse to talk to each other, and we absolutely love the interactions that we have with our viewers. We think of all of you actually as friends, and we love to see comments from you and have that dialogue. And who would have thought that this platform of YouTube would feel like a social interaction with our viewers? I personally would never have thought that, but I cannot tell you, we have met the nicest people virtually through this channel, and all of my sisters, both of my sisters and I really appreciate all of the love and kindness that you have shown us. So take care, everybody. Like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. On the screen are a few more videos by Relatively Refined we think you'll enjoy.